welcome back to our next episode, Dave and Nick's Adventures. First camp out, so we're at Jay's Bridge, just near Boyup Brook. Dave will just swing the camera out and show you our beautiful location. Right on the water. And we're going to do the inside of our walkthrough of the van today, and we just had lunch, so Dave will do his later on this afternoon when it's beer o'clock and open up the Muffy Spa. So I'll just take you through to the bedroom. So queen size bed, just your standard, doesn't have a an extra fold down or anything like that. It's all connected, so it's not like you have that separate bit, which is great. The wardrobe, which is a good score, we actually the last van we actually had to put some shelving in. This one actually came with shelving. It does have the hanging and does have adjustable shelves as well, so if you wanted to take that out, you can definitely move those and have that. You've got your 12 volt at the bottom for your phone charging and anything else you need to pop through there, which is a great space. Just on this side we've actually got 4 drawers for storage, actually quite deep as well, and they're not mine even though I am the grumpy one. Roof hatch above, which is great, and you've got your overhead cupboard. So this one's just housing my pillow at the moment because it's a great big bendy one and never looks great. One Sirocco fan on this side. Would be really good, I think, if we had another one, because it doesn't really get into the dining area. Just coming across to this side now, which is my side. So another overhead cupboard. I've just got some winter clothes in here at the moment. I never like to get caught out, you know me and clothes, it's got too many. Same again, so you've got your hanging and your adjustable shelving and your 12 volt, and it does actually have a little light switch in there for the bathroom, so if you want to get up at night and need a little bit of light to get there, you can pop that in. So your hot water system is actually in my cupboards. It does actually have the on and off button in your, it's totally adjustable for your temperature, and it's gas only. I only have 2 drawers on my side because the bottom one houses the hot water system, which you can access through the bed. Extinguisher. So your fire extinguisher is just here, which obviously you can access from the other side, and this is the cupboard to the hot water system, which you can access from under the bed. I actually have nothing under the bed, believe it or not, at this stage, which is nice. So also on my side I have the TV, which is totally adjustable, which obviously is sitting in the dining room. You can actually access it from bed and when you're having something to eat. Chilling out. Doesn't have a lot of lighting, which I think is really great. You've only got the 2 over the bed and then the LED overhead. LED either side, like I'm on the aeroplane. And then just you've got 3 down this end, which is really nice, and then obviously the ones with the hatches as well. You've also got above the bed these little lights. They don't go in blue, they're just this colour, so just your white, and adjustable. So you've got one either side in your dining, and oh, that's obviously your little night one, and the other side of the dining, either side of the bed area. So coming into the kitchen, we've got your beautiful brass tapware and lovely white sink. I think when we first came into the van, I think the colour scheme actually sold it for me. I said to Dave, I'll sell the house for this. It was just beautiful. I really like the wood, the brass and the white. I think it's really fresh. Beautiful wood flooring. So I'm really happy with the colour scheme. It does come with an oven, grill, hot plate. I think it's got 3 burners and 1 electric as a standard thing. For us, probably not really what we would go for. We would prefer to obviously just have an induction cooktop, but it came with it, so all good. We'll just plug that in outside and use our cooking out there. So all our overhead cupboards, we've pretty much got, that's just for your TV and handbag. Nothing. Toaster and meds and That's your battery management. So Dave can touch on that one. So obviously it has a light and exhaust fan, which I won't do because it'll be too noisy. We've just got it. We're going to try this coffee machine out because as you know, we do love a good coffee, and the other one was really bulky and heavy and always had to go in the sink, and it kind of was damaging the coffee machine. So we're going to trial this one and see if it's any good. We'll let you know tomorrow morning. So cupboardries wise, it has this little one above here which we're just keeping for pen and paper and all of our remote controls for everything. Cutlery. I've tried to really minimize what we're taking, really minimize, because I'm always take far too much. So I think this might even be slightly a little bit too much, so we'll see how we go with that. Next one down is going to be potatoes and onions, but because we're only coming for 2 days, I literally just put them in the fridge, so we didn't need a lot. Another drawer at the bottom, which is quite a slim drawer, so just a little bit in there. Don't really have a lot under the sink, and I'm still going to utilize this as I did in the last van, because I always feel like their sinks are just way too deep. You're wasting way too much water, so I use this to wash the dishes, and that way you can just pick it up, throw it straight outside. So that's handy. What have we got? Pot drawer, and again just our heavy stuff. It does actually come with a pantry, which I feel like the heavy stuff is just going to be way too heavy, so I've utilized it for cutting board and just our Glad wrap and that sort of stuff. So again, the heavy stuff at the bottom, just some pantry items, and then it's got this really nice big pantry. It didn't come with a bin, so I think really these days needs to come with a bin. Nobody likes anything floating around and having to find somewhere to put it. So Dave, actually, we did an install vid on this, so we just got it from Bunnings, and we've had to obviously cut the shelf out, but look, you can see by what I've just shown you, there's ample storage, so I could do away with one shelf. So we've just popped that in there. Rice cooker. So it's heaps and heaps of storage. And then coming on, and the windows, I've got this really nice and easy blind, and these you just hold, and which I can never do.
Oh, you've finally done it.
Yeah, but these also can lift up and they just stay. So, you know, if it's really windy, sometimes you don't like to have that fly screen up because it blows in. So, yeah, that's really handy. And the splashback, which was really different, that sort of sold me. Also can double as a mirror. So you've also got one at this end and one just near the TV. Storage. And then coming onto this side, I literally don't have anything at all up the top, and it's really good to keep all your weight down. So look, you know, this is our first weekend away, and it's not a long trip, so it's only 2 days and we don't need a lot of stuff. Sorry, Dave's pointing away and I'm like, what? So our table area, we have had L-shape, we have had club, and we've had the cafe dinette. So we just feel like this works for us. I think, to be honest, it would be nice if it was just a little bit slimmer, which would access some of this a little bit more space, especially when you're sort of prepping and things. So I think if they cut it down to sort of probably here would be great. Fully adjustable table. Do that.
Where is it?
I'll let Dave do that. So, and this also comes with a bolster that you can actually
so you can
make into a bed.
Speakers
down the bottom there. So,
not that I've done it, but
no, we haven't. Oh, there we go. So obviously you've got grandkids or You're having a little sleepover. There's a bolster that
sits
goes into that. Yep.
Righto. Well, that's going to be fun.
The chairs also have like a footstool that pulls out. We're not really a fan of it, so they won't be getting used for us. But yeah, both chairs come with that. Alright, so we have a 188 Dometic compressor fridge. I feel like probably we would have preferred the bigger one, I think, which is 255 litre and
225.
225, and put the microwave down there instead, but this is what it came with, so all good. So sorry, everything's super new. So it's, you know, it's pretty still substantial.
Better take one of them out for the dog.
Yeah, we better. And yeah, so look, it's still, you know, fairly substantial. You've got your crisper at the bottom. Yeah, you know.
It worked in the last van.
Yeah. Oh, see, look, I'm everything you ever dreamed of, just with a belly. It's a household microwave, LG. So when you're
plugged into power.
Yeah, plugged into power, you don't get any lights unless you're using it. So this is just our bread holder. So yeah, no lighting up at all, which is great for me because I hate any lights at night. Again, with the brassware on the door and tapware in here.
Oh, stop. Still haven't on. That's how new it is. She hasn't taken that off yet.
So overhead cupboards, again, I don't have anything in them. Beautiful lighting, and I'll just move my stuff over. And it has a, oh, don't be sad, laundry. Nobody's doing me either. So yeah, I don't know what size this is. We haven't
3.2 it says.
We haven't used this one as yet, so we'll see when we use it when we get home. Give it a whirl and see how much water it uses. Also, the brass sorry, brass is in here as well, which is really nice. The only thing it doesn't actually have is a toilet window, which is a little bit odd. I feel like when this hatch is actually closed, it's actually quite dark in here. I think they could have done with a window. So fan lining up there. It has 2 decent linen cupboards. Again, nothing at the top, and quite minimal, some beach towels at the bottom. And just in here, it's just got our toiletries, and the bottom one's just some pegs. Super excited about the fact that it actually has a full length mirror, which is handy. And the shower, my god, is huge. Again with the brass tapware.
Well, I can.
And Dave's just over 6 foot.
No, not even 6 foot. About 5.
Well, you are to me.
5'11".
Because I'm 5 foot nothing. But yeah,
there's plenty of room. Like, I mean, even if I put my elbows out, I still.
It's huge.
It's huge.
And again with the
brass
tapware and the hatch above and the fan. So also in the bathroom, it didn't actually come with this OGO. It just came with a chemical toilet. And we feel like that's the way everything's headed. We actually, sorry, it's a fly. When we were up at Cape York, it was really difficult to get it emptied. They only last like a couple of days, so we really wanted to go with the whole composting toilet scenario. So when we went to the Caravan and Camping Show, we checked out the OGO. We were really happy. I was really happy aesthetically of how it looked. Dave was more concerned with, you know, everything at the back of it. So we came up with the idea of actually keeping the shroud at the top, just to hide all the little bits and pieces, just to make it look a lot more, I don't know, a bit more professional toilet. I don't know, but yeah, so we've gone with that. So just also touching with storage, we've actually got a fair bit of room down underneath the bench seat. That is the air compressor for the airbags outside, and this is the 300 amp hour battery, and a bit more storage also there. Coming into this area, got this really nice bench space. I thought was really great. Again, we were talking about bringing this in, which would be handy and slightly giving you that bit more walkway. But we really like this, and I like how they've done, Evolve have done this black area. This houses 2 cupboards. So I've just got, at the moment I've just got some bathroom stuff because we actually haven't sorted out how we're gonna do anything in the shower yet for shampoos, conditioners, body wash. There is the pump for the water. And then I've just got like fly nets and Indy's little, you know, just our keys and little bits and pieces. And this side has our first aid, snake bite kits, Safety Dave, and Huggies, and a pair of sneakers. So we have this beautiful, Evolve have done this beautiful black shroud for your stereo, awning, some power points, USB, and your lights inside and out. So we've got, I'll just get Dave to stand the other side of me so you can see the awning retracts back in and out. And
see what happens when you let her play with buttons.
Okay, back out. And then we've got some lights, party lights. Right, and yeah, so it has a USB, only the 1 point. I think it would have been good to maybe have 2 there. And a beautiful pocket on the side here. Grab rail as you come in. And we've also got, I don't know if I talked about the aircon.
Yeah, we've got a
Ibis 4 Dometic. We were a little bit concerned maybe about the vent going into the bathroom like that, but it doesn't pose to be a problem. So
actually I just shut it off, so it just blows the air that way.
Yeah. So it has an electric step, which is just inside your door here, which is almost too high for me to reach. And it has a nice flat floor, which we've decided that because Indy actually sleeps inside, this would be a good spot for her. So normally she sleeps either under the foot of our bed if we don't have space, or under the cafe dinette. So this is perfect. So she's going to be totally out of the way and we won't be tripping over her during the night. So that's it for the inside, and I'll hand over to Dave and he can do the walkthrough of the outside of the van, and then we'll be opening up the Muffy's bar for a beer and a wine. So thanks guys.